about games. I feel like a total noob. I have no idea what's out there. I don't know about the characters. I don't know about the social groups. I don't know what games are coming out. I know Xbox is coming out tonight, Xbox One. That's about all I know. So my first question is, if I'm a noob, where did I start? Where did you start?
I dated a guy that was into Xbox and gaming and stuff like that, so now he's dragging me to all the stuff and I'm sort of in it.
So what's your favorite of all the systems? Like you're lined up
Xbox.
for It is Xbox. Okay. So if I'm thinking about buying a system, why should I? What's great about Xbox over and above?
Okay. For me, it always comes down to the controller. The reason I've never been able to switch to PS4 is I hate their controller.
Okay.
It's whatever's comfortable, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, are you jumping in? Are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So it's the beginning of the night, and I'm trying to start strong. So I've already played my first game, not with a controller though, right? The first game was, I believe, Just Dance, which teaches you how to make moves for different kinds of songs. So I was busy dancing to Ghostbusters and kicked my ass. It was a lot of fun. Actually, I'd recommend it to anyone for exercise. Really hard to keep up with though, so I can see that my idea of what gaming is pretty limited. I'm busy thinking, okay, controllers and now everything is wireless, or people are doing full body movements. So I can see I've just hit the tip of the iceberg. You know what's funny is I love dancing and I feel pretty like solid in my body. I like weight training and stuff like that. But as soon as I'm like zoomed in on the screen trying to like follow it, I just got lost. It was like my brain was trying to take over, but I really just needed my body to take over. So I think that's interesting. I think it just develops a different set of skills that you don't get from day-to-day activities, you know? We mime people and their actions kind of subconsciously, but we don't like set out to follow movements. So it was tough. Okay, so we are in downtown Toronto at Dundas Square, and tonight is the launch of the PS4. So we're here basically talking to some ladies who've been waiting in line for a very long time, and I just want to get a sense of how you feel about games.
When I was younger, girls didn't play video games. We were like a rare few. Now, there's gazillions of us playing games and going online, and you know, and it's funny when you go online and sometimes men think that you're other men, and then they find out you're a girl and you're kicking their butt. So it's really, really awesome.
Do you have friends who you game with, other female friends who are really into it, or
not as many as I would like? You meet a lot more in online gaming than you can actually expect, and usually a lot of the time they're not out there as women. Like a lot of the time it's you get called a guy, and then you get called a guy so much that you're like, actually I'm a chick, but you know, if you want to call me a guy, that's cool too. Like, and then that's how you find out. Well, I mean, for me, if someone is like calling me a dude, like if I'm playing my MMO or I'm playing something like that, and they're like he, blah blah blah, like I would rather have them assume that I'm a guy than assume that I'm a chick, and like kind of focus on that instead. Like I'm just there to play the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually, last year on this time, I got to shoot in Origins. It's like a 7-minute fan film. The director is Jerome Cruin, and it's with Uncharted Pictures. It did really well. I got a lot of views, and I got to play Lara Croft, which was awesome. And I did all my own stunts and all that, like the fight scenes, all the climbing, and.
do you train somewhere? Like, are you?
I train for the fight scenes. Yeah, I do. And on the website, it shows all the behind-the-scenes videos on the makeup, the workouts, the training, the costumes, and everything, the special effects. They had like really cool makeup and everything too. So yeah, it's awesome. If you're a gamer, you're gonna love it.
How do do you feel about the characters these days, as far as female characters? Is it something you've even that you've thought about, or does it not really make a difference?
Oh, is it in terms of sexist undertones and I mean the Grand Theft Auto games. I have that one. It's pretty, the language is pretty salty. It's pretty outrageous, and it is very sexism is pretty rampant still in that. And the games themselves, sure, for sure. Even with you see how the design of the characters, they look. It's definitely. It seems like they're still designing it for 14-year-old boys.
Fair enough. So we've got our protagonist, and we've learned how to jump, duck, and roll, and we've even defeated a boss or two. But now we need a 1-up, or a Master Sword, or a Mega Blaster upgrade. She Got Game is a multiplayer adventure, which means the more people we've got on our team, the better our chances at winning. With style. Your enthusiasm and support means access to more events, more interesting interviews and locations, better equipment, and maybe even secret codes to bonus levels.